The African Enterprise Awards are being organized for two main reasons. The first is to make sure people recognize what Africans are doing, celebrate African enterprise, achievements of people like you and me and our many guests here who have sacrificed a lot to deliver excellent service. And the second reason is to inspire younger Africans, upcoming Africans, to aspire for greatness, to know that yes, you can achieve whatever it is you set out to achieve. You can do whatever it is you want to do. In the meantime, I'll invite our chairman, Washington Capapiro, to talk about the AAOE, give us an idea of what it is, what our objectives are, what we are looking to achieve, and what the future of the organization is.
I'll tell you a little bit more about the Association for African-Owned Enterprises. We were launched in 2006. We've grown to become the leading organization who represent professional and entrepreneurial Africans in the UK. Over the past few years, we've grown to become the gateway to Africa. If you're looking for investment in Africa, if you're looking for a business to come from Africa into the UK, we're the natural partners who can help you do that. I spoke in 2006 to Lord Mandelson. I said to him, sir, I've never ever been to the Caribbean. Neither have I been to China. And the reason I said that is only in 2006, if you were going to fill an application form, the application form would say Afro-Caribbean. And I'd never been to the Caribbean. I wanted recognition as an African in the UK. The African community in the UK numbers over 5.6 million. So there's over 5.6 million Africans. The International Monetary Fund and other organizations published figures for remittances to Africa. And it came out that Africans are contributing over 56 billion to Africa in remittances every year. And that's the prudent figure. It made me scratch my head. You know, this was only published in 2010. I've been working on, the association been working on promoting African enterprise since 2006. We started scratching our heads and we realized something. If Africans outside of Africa are sending 56 billion to Africa, it means that there must be an affluent community of Africans. We started searching around and digging and scratching around to try to find more information about this affluent community that was otherwise hidden. And we realized, hey, Gatwick Airport is owned by an African. We've got Africans in top office. Hey, Barack Obama is the president of America. He's an African. We challenged misconceptions and we said to them, listen, Africans are not only black.
When I was told by Washington, usually when Washington wants us as an organization to run an event, he says to me, I've got this idea. And usually my response is, uh-oh, he's got an idea. How much is this one going to cost? And you've got to be mindful that I'm chief executive as well. And that means that I have to sign the checkbooks. And sometimes it's not the easiest of things. But when he said we are going to do or have an award for African entrepreneurs in the UK, I was genuinely excited. And I was excited because I had come across various awards, and quite a lot of them had kind of lost credibility as well, because usually they're targeted at a specific geographical community within the African community. And I said, well, okay, what do you have in mind? And he said to me, it's going to be an award that would be for, that would have 18 different categories that will span across sectors and industries, specifically targeted at honoring African entrepreneurs in the UK. And I said, okay, let me see the budget, as always. But I'm genuinely excited at the fact that we are going to be having this award. Like Douglas mentioned earlier this evening, it's going to be at the Grand Connaught Hotel on the Connaught Rooms, I beg your pardon, on the 22nd of November. It's going to be an excellent environment. One of the things I'm particularly looking forward to is the array of members of the diplomatic community going to be there. Washington has promised me that I will have my time in the spotlight as vice chairman. You know, it's a difficult one when you take the mic after Washington, who's chairman, who's, I call him schmoozer extraordinaire. But it's very exciting. It's going to be an environment where we'll be honoring African entrepreneurs. You have heard, and I will repeat it again, African businesses contribute significantly to the UK economy, and because they contribute so much to the UK economy, we believe that they deserve to be honored.
I guess I'll just leave this brief aside by saying that we'd be very proud to have members of African enterprise in the UK make use of this as their home, whether to socialize, whether to partake of the cultural offerings, or indeed progress the various enterprises here in the UK. So thanks very much for coming, guys.